In this video, we're going to be working on a 6S Plus that came in for no touch. We have done several videos on 6S Plus no touch. One of the most common reasons why touch stops working when you replace the screen on this iPhone is because when you pry the screen up away from the connector, what you end up doing is ripping some components from under the FVC connector. So right now we do not know. Oh, here. Let me take you under the microscope. So if you look, this component is ripped off the board. Anything else? Here, this one too. This is good, this is good, this is good. Anything missing from the bottom here? No. What we need to do is remove this here so we can see what's going on under. We do not want to lose those components. We're going to put them back in. Just some alcohol so we can remove this. I'm going to take this component out like so and put it maybe right here. Okay, and let's take the second one. Which one is it? This one here. Maybe we'll put the second one here. Okay, so this is the first one and this is the second one. Now we can safely remove this one. Anything else ripped off? No. Okay, so the first one is gonna go here. I know from working on those a lot that the first four are empty. I mean the first two are empty. We need to solder this one back on and we need to solder this one back on. Let's take a look at the board diagram to just see what those components are, if they are filters or capacitors. Okay, so we start from here. So we have those two on the board. This is empty and this one is empty. And the one next to it is a filter. And it's a filter for SPI, AP to touch, SCLK, CON. This is needed for touch to work. So we're going to solder this back on. The other one that we have missing is, we have this and we have this. So the other one that is missing is this one here. And this one is a filter also. And it's a touch to prox. We're going to put it back on. And we should be all good. So let's go ahead and prep our pads. Add solder onto the pads. Okay, and the soldering iron is off. Now let's get our first component. Which is this one here. Okay. And that's one of them here. And let's do the other one. Okay. Let go, and that's it. Let's make sure it's solid in place. Yes, very solid. Yeah. And where's the other one? So that's 1, 2. These are empty, and we soldered this one on, and this one is very solid. 3, 4, and we soldered this one on. Let's clean up. Here I have a weller tip that's called a non-wetting tip. It's used to reflow. No solder sticks on the tip itself. It's just used to reflow a joint in place, like so. You see how we were able to easily reflow that extra blob of solder onto the component. If I try to wet the tip, you see, it doesn't hold solder onto it. So what is this tip used for? It's used to reflow solder back on the component. And that's what we just did here. We had an extra blob of solder coming out of the component. So by using this tip, we were able to reflow that solder back onto the component. So where were we? Here. 1, 2. So that's our component here. And this is the one that had extra solder sticking out. We just need more flux so we can have a good reflow. Okay, so we just reflowed that bridge onto that component using the non-wetting tip. 1, 2, and the other one that we soldered on is this one. So we have 1, 2. We soldered on this 1, 2, and we soldered on this one here. Okay, looks good. I mean, everything looks big under the microscope. These components are microscopic. Okay, so the job is done. We're gonna try this phone and see if touch works. The work was done here. And when I say microscopic, I mean microscopic. Look at that. So let's try the screen. And then we're gonna plug the battery in. Then we're gonna try to turn it on. And if it doesn't power on, it means the battery is not working. Okay, so the charging symbol. عندي بطارية هونيك. So the touch is working now. Let's press the button. And the phone is fixed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.